Modi appeals to people of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu to show sensitivity and give priority to peace and harmony. Expresses pain over the situation, says violence cannot resolve any problem and dispute can only be solved within legal ambit. Information and Broadcasting Minister Venkaiah Naidu appeals to governments and people of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu to maintain calm, asks media to exercise maximum restraint in reporting incidents of violence. Karnataka Chief Minister holds an emergency cabinet meeting on Kaveri issue. Curfew has been imposed in some parts of Bengaluru. Centre assures all help in maintaining peace in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu and has rushed 10 RAF companies to Karnataka. In the ongoing encounter in Poonch town of Jammu and Kashmir, 4 terrorists were killed in the operation. 2 security personnel were injured. Curfew has been imposed to prevent any untoward incident on the occasion of Eid ul-Adha. Chikungunya claimed 2 more lives at Sir Ganga Ram Hospital in Delhi, taking the death toll to 3. Chikungunya cases in Delhi have sharply risen to over 1,000 this season, marking a jump of nearly 90% from its count last week. BJP has hit out at Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal for neglecting capital Delhi when there is dengue menace in the capital. Party spokesman Sambit Patra has said that most of the Delhi cabinet ministers, including Chief Minister Kejriwal, as people continue to suffer. On the rise in chikungunya cases in Delhi, Union Health Minister JP Nadda has said that the centre is ready to provide whatever assistance is needed by the state governments. He said centre is also reviewing the situation on day-to-day basis and a meeting has been called on Wednesday, which he will be chairing himself. In a major accident in Sirsa in Haryana, 7 people were killed and 48 were injured on National Highway 9. The injured people are being treated in a hospital in Sirsa. The accident took place when 2 canter vehicles collided and turned turtle near Sahuwala village. In an accident in Etah in Uttar Pradesh, 9 people were killed and over 18 were injured after a high-tension live wire fell on a roadways bus. According to police, the accident took place near National Highway 91. Padma Awards website has released an interactive dashboard of all Padma awardees between 1954 and 2016. This enables a user to understand, explore and analyze all Padma awardees. Uttar Pradesh government has removed the state's Chief Secretary Deepak Singhal from the post. Senior IAS officer Rahul Bhatnagar has been appointed the new Chief Secretary. Festival of Eid ul-Adha is being celebrated across the country with traditional fervour and gaiety. Muslims are offering special prayers in masjids while markets have been decorated for the occasion. Park Ranger and Border Security Force exchanged sweets at Wagah border today on the occasion of Eid ul-Adha. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has greeted the people on the occasion of Eid al-Zuha. In a tweet, the Prime Minister said, "May this festival enhance the spirit of peace and togetherness in our society." Nationwide ceasefire in Syria comes into effect. 48-hour-long ceasefire began yesterday evening. Deal agreed by Russia and US on Friday aims at moving towards a political transition in Syria. Meanwhile, Syrian army has shot down 2 Israeli military aircrafts. However, Israel army has denied Syrian claim. Former UK Prime Minister David Cameron has stood down as an MP, triggering a by-election in Brittany. Cameron, who resigned as Prime Minister after June's European Union referendum, has said that he did not want to be a distraction for the new PM, Theresa May. International Monetary Fund Chief Christine Lagarde will face a trial in France on December 12th over a massive state payout to tycoon Bernard Tapie, made when she was the finance minister. Lagarde, who has repeatedly protested her innocence, risks up to a year in prison and a fine of 15,000 euros if found guilty. Deepa Malik wins silver medal in shot put, becomes the first woman medal winner for India in the history of Paralympic Games. With her win, India's medal tally has increased to 3. Prime Minister congratulates Deepa on her achievement. Haryana government has announced 4 crore rupees cash prize to Deepa Malik.